All right, so hello everyone. This is my Catalyst conference page. The topic of my project is actually about gender inequality in the workplace, a Jordanian point of view. It's really just because I'm looking at the issue from within domestic boundaries in Jordan, and I'm looking at the issue particularly in my school, King's Academy. So to start off my project, I actually started the page with a little Google form about some questions. What is your gender? Do you think gender inequality exists in the workplace? Have you ever experienced gender inequality, gender discrimination? What did you experience in the inequality discrimination form? It's really just to gather some basic information about the issue itself, because I really just want to look at, like the experience of my audience, what they think, their insights, their thoughts, and all that kind of stuff. One question that I have for you guys is that I really just start my project with like literally nothing but like a poll, and I just wanted see whether you guys have like any suggestions about that. Like should I include a question or like a little intro at the beginning before I include the poll, or like really any of that. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. And I will be posting the results um, of this Google form throughout the Catalyst conference, and to keep you guys updated. So moving on, I have a little part here that says the problem. I have this image of Queen Rania along with two other Jordanian ladies who are we're working on this thing, this little kufiyya, it's called actually in Arabic. It's this little headscarf. It can be worn like literally it could be worn as a hijab, could be worn like on the shoulder. It has a lot of uses. And so these two paragraphs are actually just to describe the issue and describe the problem itself, describe what I think of the problem. It has some information from the resources which I have included in my annotated bibliography, and it's really just because I just want to introduce my audience to the problem, specifically in Jordan, before we could move on. Another question that I have for you guys is, I know because I have a picture of here and then I have like two long paragraphs, so I just wanted to see if that's like fine for you guys. So please let me know, because like I could probably shorten the paragraphs a little by removing some information which you guys might think is redundant. Okay, so moving on, I have another little part here about King's Academy, which is my school. So I just wanted to give my audience some insight about where I go, the type of schools I go, and the mission of the school, which I have all in that paragraph over here, which I took from Wikipedia and I have it in my bibliography. So moving on, I'm jumping straight into the interviews. I have three interviews. This is one, this is two, and this is three. Um, I have so this little paragraph is actually just like an intro about who I'm interviewing. This teacher is Mr. Bakr Muhammad. He is my Islamic theology teacher, and then so I have a picture of him, and then I have the YouTube video of our interview. It's actually an audio, but I made it into a YouTube video, and so I have it right below his picture. And then this is my second interview. It was with my Arabic teacher. The reason why I don't have an audio, I do actually have an audio recording of our interview, but I translated the work and I made it into text just because our interview was really in Arabic, and I'm assuming that I'm probably the only guy who speaks Arabic in the class, maybe with Bana, but so that's why I have the translation, and that's why I made it into text. I hope you guys are not bothered about that. And then my third interview was actually with my chemistry teacher, Ms. Lara Al-Masri. So I've done the same thing in terms of format as in my first interview. So I put her picture, and then down below I put the interview uh, with her. And so my interviews are a little bit long. They're like 13 minutes each, I think. Yeah, and yes, I'm just giving you guys a heads up. I asked a lot of argumentative questions, and I really just wanted to grasp every single idea or thought from their ideas about the issue, just because I wanted to include that in my Catalyst conference page, in the research part and the conclusion part at the end. And yeah, this is why it's long. I hope you guys enjoy the videos when you come to review my page. So moving on from there, I have the research part. So this one, this little part includes a lot of information which I have gathered and collected from the resources in my annotated bibliography. So it's really just about, like, these two paragraphs are really just about um, the education sector in Jordan, and how there's a lot of bias in educational textbooks, in social norms that are taught to the youths, and all that, and like inequality of opportunity and all that stuff. So yeah, this is just like to give my audience some insights about the information that I have gathered from the from the resources in the annotated bibliography, and I have included some pictures over here, which I'm not really too happy with the way they look. So I really need to work on that. And if you guys have any suggestions about how I should format the pictures, or like, if there are other pictures that I should include, please let me know. I'm also not really too happy with the amount of info that I have in this part, but it's really just because I didn't want to make it too long for you guys to read, because I know reading can sometimes be a little bit overwhelming, especially if there's so much text in the web page. So I'm still considering whether I should have whether I should have like another paragraph that includes some really good information to know. But let me guys know. Let me know, you guys. And then moving on, this is basically the last part of my project. This includes the conclusion, which I have um, come up with based on the interviews, based on the research, and like basically everything that I've been doing to prepare for this WordPress Catalyst conference. So yeah, this includes everything that I have come up with, that I have concluded, and below that I have a little poll here that asks, how do you think these inequalities could be improved? So it's just basically, I just want to like hear your thoughts and comments about how we could eradicate the issue and bring it to a permanent halt. If you don't think any of the answers, I might change this. Actually, I might change this poll to like a Google Doc, just because, or like a Google form, just because it just looks better, and I'm able to, like, to get the information more easily. And so yeah, going back, I'm just including the poll just because I really want to see, like, about, I just really want to see and look at your ideas and all that. And then so it says, by commenting your thoughts and your ideas below. So I have like this little comment box over here to like include your thoughts and ideas about my page as a whole. If you have like any suggestions, if you have any ideas for how we could bring issues to a halt and all that stuff. Above that, I have my bibliography, which includes the resources which I have used for the information and the text that is in my page. And yeah, this is it. Please let me know how I could like improve this. How I could improve this word page. By like giving me your comments and thoughts. And yeah, thank you so much.